Welcome to World Knowledg channel. Excellencies everybody. As we always wonder how money notes are printed. If it was simple, surely everyone could do it, right? So how does the sharp and sophisticated process of printing USD money take place? Let's find out through this video. In the world, there are many places where the printing and production of money is always carefully guarded, the more secure the better. However, in the US, people are quite open about this process. Money printing factories are open to the public for visitors to see and find answers to these questions. Want to make a USD bill? People have to spend hundreds of hours working, which is a very long time. From the process of creating printing paper, to printing, analyzing, cutting, packaging and shipping to the bank. Redesigning the currency could take years, unless a new treasury minister takes over. New signatures are usually added to the money every few months, starting with a ceremonial signature that is digitally captured and engraved on metal plates, the main block from which the banknotes are printed. Very carefully and meticulously. The printing process is as follows. First, once the new currency design is updated, including the new signature, it will be engraved on the metal plates used for printing. The process of creating the banknote requires a team of experienced designers and engravers, who engrave the plates with portraits, motifs, lettering and decorative patterns. The designs are crafted with both aesthetics and security in mind. A tool called a pantograph, used for more than a century, would scale engravings so that they could fit on work tables, while being reproduced at a small size. And are printed on banknotes exchanged around the world. It's hard to see everything with the naked eye. Very sharp. Redesigning the currency could take years, unless a new treasury minister takes over. New signatures are typically added to coins every few months, starting with a ceremonial signature digitally captured and engraved on metal plates, the main block from which the notes are printed. Ministerial signatures can sometimes be quite difficult to read. Ms. Yellen joked in December that America's founders would not have expected the terrible handwriting of the nation's finance secretaries and admitted that she had to practice writing. Truly a pair of artisan hands. 2. Next, technicians will build large panels to transfer images to paper. This printing tool requires a set of 3 to 4 metal plates, which takes up to 8 days to produce. The images are transferred to the plates using what resemble giant cookie cutters, called steel dies. Then the panels must be cleaned and polished. Once the plates are inspected, they are chrome-plated hard enough to pass through the printer. It took a force of 65 tons to transfer the image from the plates to the paper. 3. Offset print. Offset printing, ink-stained images are pressed onto rubber sheets and then pressed from this rubber sheet onto paper, is the first step in this complex printing process. 10,000 banknotes will be printed every hour and will be strictly tested to ensure ink color stability as well. After that, they will be dried for 72 hours before moving to the next step. The bills are made very elaborately and take a lot of time. 4. Steel engraving. Ink is put into pre-made molds, then pressed tightly onto the printing paper with great compression, ensuring high accuracy of the final product. This printing technique is applied to images, patterns, scrolls as well as characters of each different denomination. And printing money takes a few steps such as printing the back of the bill, then checking before moving to the front. Are often examined very thoroughly. The notes are printed with a mixture of black and gradient ink, or metallic ink for higher denominations. This ink is a special mixture developed by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing to avoid counterfeiting. Quality inspection and control takes place throughout the printing process. The tester ensures that the ink is transferred properly to the paper without any unwanted smudges or smudges. These errors can be caused by too much ink or not enough pressure. The ink must also be spread evenly to make every detail beautiful. Before they can start printing the front of the bills, they check the prints again for defects, clean and polish them. No detail is too small. Even if an American eagle is missing a feather, they have to fix it until they can get it right. The finance minister's signature, printed in the bottom right corner of each note, must also be checked. Money printing paper is a special type of large-sized paper, made from 75% cotton and 25% linen to create durability. Notes with denominations over $1 will be woven with blue and red fibers to prevent counterfeiting, especially different from other regular paper. The image on the dollar will be engraved on giant steel plates. The entire money production process is under the supervision of the Bureau of Printing, with printing facilities located in Washington and Fort Worth, Texas. Then these soft steel plates will be bent slightly and placed on the printing roller. Then the ink is poured in and wiped away, leaving only the engraved part. Every day, about 3 tons of special ink are used to print money. Next, special sheets of paper will be rolled into large circles and inserted into the printer. These machines can print about 8,000 sheets of paper per hour. These sheets go through several printing stages, with different inks and cycles. Many of these steps are automated. The bills are checked for errors by hand. Defective plates will be discarded. They are also scanned by computer to check for uniformity. The $1 bill is checked using a machine called Nota Sav. Larger denomination coins are tested using a different program, as they have more security features than smaller denomination coins. The bills are also scanned by computer to check for uniformity. The $1 bill is checked using a machine called Nota Sav. Larger denomination coins are checked using a different program, as they have more advanced security features. The panels that pass the inspection rounds are stacked into blocks of 100 panels to cut and separate each sheet. In another step, USD is arranged separately into 100 sheet bundles and wrapped with paper tape clearly stating the denomination. Every 10 volumes are arranged into a bundle and every 4 bundles into a block. Each block is worth $4,000. Counterfeiters of US dollars around the world always try to make the most convincing copies, but it's very difficult. And it cannot be done even though the US has publicly announced a clear process for printing such money. To solve this problem, BEP always tries to update the most advanced security methods, as well as try to recover old coins that are easily counterfeited. In the 90s, USD currency used security methods including drawings, color-changing ink as well as the most sophisticated printing techniques. By the 2000s, the introduction of new banknotes with updated colors and characters has made counterfeiting this currency increasingly difficult. If you find the video useful, please share to let more people know and subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Hello and see you in the next video.